I forgot what I was gonna say,
Oh,
but I'm Zap. This is Jericho. Because now I remember. Um, we are 6 time internet. What is that? I thought that was a treasure troll for like half a second.
I wish, man. I don't have it. I mean, dude, if I had one of those, I wouldn't be here. I'd be on an island, man.
Also, how weird were those as toys? Like just naked miniature people with
I had a,
lots of hair.
I had a few, and I liked them very much. I don't know. I like the one with a jewel in the stomach, man. I don't know.
I digress.
Yes.
We are a 6 time international award winning pop hip hop music duo band and future. We do clean, fun music that everyone can listen to with the sound that is uniquely California. And now,
Oh, get it.
you are tuned into to the lives of wow. Tuned into the bleep, bleep, bleep.
He's got to say extra syllables. That's all it is.
It's finally my turn to screw up the intro.
Yay!
You now tune in to the Lives of Circus podcast where we talk about things that are funny, interesting, and ridiculous. So before we get into today's topic, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and comment on this video. And I guess is we trying to pick up a conversation that we had off camera
Mm-hmm.
because I was talking about Post Malone, who I just see the name like everywhere, and I see his face everywhere. They built a new what's that place called? The chicken place, Cane's.
Mm.
They're doing some promotion with Post Malone, and like I saw his picture on the windows like everywhere. And I don't really know any of his about him or about his music or
Mm-hmm.
why he has 40 tattoos on his face. But you said it didn't start like that. You said he started in something.
So he was in. I'm trying to remember the where, but I know he was in a rock band, for like a metal band. He plays guitar. He's a good musician.
Wow.
And what I understand is that the band got some success, but it didn't get, world tour chart topping kind of success. So kind of plateaued basically. But someone said, "Hey, he's actually pretty good. Why don't we make him go solo and try something else?" But seeing as how rock, it hasn't been like the most popular in the last few 10 years or whatever. They're like, why don't you try like this kind of more R&B hip hop vein and just kind of add your personal touch to it. So he opened for whatever their marketing work. I don't know what his first single was that kind of put him on the map, but I know he opened for Justin Bieber. That's when I heard about him for the first time. And Post Malone, his name is so, because I think that's part of his real name is something Post something, but that's part of his actual name. And I didn't know what that looks like. I was trying to figure it out, because you hear a name, you're like, okay, I got an idea. And a
Oh
Post,
yeah. Like the name doesn't match like an image in your head or something.
I just thought cereal. I'll be
I
honest.
thought like mailman, honestly.
Huh.
Had something to do with mail or I'm about to deliver these bars. I don't know, man. I thought it was just some corny.
It's an interesting concept, or some kind of future thing about Post. I don't know, but
He could have called himself Sawiti.
Oh no, here's the thing. Actually, no, I was gonna say I met her in person once, and that was a great day. So, anyways, she is very pretty. But so Post Malone makes this music that's very eclectic, and like he's R&B but hip hop, but he combines some rock elements. He has a really good song with Ozzy Osbourne. It's a nice song.
Interesting.
And he's just kind of, I think, a fusion of today's music. He's kind of a representation of today's music. So he just looks like a regular guy. He's not like extremely good looking or anything. He just looks like he could blend into a crowd. He's got a lot of tattoos, but if you noticed, a lot of people do nowadays. Like, it's not anything crazy.
I think the face thing is like what elevates it.
Well, that kind of means you're a star, I suppose, or that you don't have any intention of getting a real job. How about that? So, he's got that going for him, and then his music is just nice, a nice combination of rock and hip hop and pop, and He sings well and he plays the guitar, and he sings really humble and like accessible. I think I saw a video of him. He either knocked a fan's beer over, I think, and so he actually went and he got the fan another beer. Like, he's that kind of guy. Seems very just fun to be around. And yeah, he's kind of like he's on the Spider-Man soundtrack. I forget what, Into the Spider-Verse maybe, but they did that song. What's it called? Sunflower with Sway Lee from what are they called? Ray Drummond, I believe. And yeah, it just started to get him on the map. But his popularity has been, he puts on a good show. He did a great, during the pandemic, it was, I guess, a live stream. He played with Travis Barker from Blink-182 and a couple other guys. And they were all wearing dresses because that's fun. And he's like a pure rock set. And it was great. Like, he sings good, plays guitar good. Yeah, so he's like a good...
Interesting.
It was like the perfect storm. Like, a guy like him, I don't think would have worked a decade ago. But because it's everything that we have now on access, like his image is accepted, his music kind of works with the fusion of a lot of things. So yeah, right place, right time.
That's crazy because just from the outside looking in, I thought he was just a rapper, and like that's all he does or ever did.
Sure.
I didn't know he had could sing or play instruments or do anything else.
Yeah, I don't know much else about him. I know that he's got a crazy vibrato. That's the thing I remember. Like, oh, his voice is really, really good. But and he does this. He has the songs that make people. It's not just about girls and party, whatever. Like, he has songs like that too. But he has songs about just what's the one? It's called "Stay," and it just has like nice sentimental feel. People that sway and sing it with like lighters in the air. He kind of captures all of that. So the perfect combination for let's make a superstar that's kind of a crossover appeal guy in today's times. He's doing it pretty good.
And then you were talking about somebody else too. Who did we shift over to? We started talking about Post Malone, and then
I just randomly brought up Sisqo.
Oh, yeah. Well, how do we even get there?
I think I just said it. I think I said words, and then all of a sudden it appeared into the ether. It was real.
What? No, that's not how it happened.
There was more organic. Oh, I don't remember because they're not really the same at all.
Yeah, how do we start talking about Sisqo?
You sure I didn't just start talking about it? I don't know.
Did we start talking about the Thong song first?
Maybe.
That sounds like a better segue to just.
2 hours later.
Well, anyway, Sisqo and the Thong song.
So the Thong song is back because there's a part to tell you about, right? So this is, I forget what year that was. I was in high school, and it was this big song, right? So Sisqo got out of Drew Hill.
A big song. It was like the biggest song ever.
Well, no, I mean, I'm making an understatement, but the beat was made for Michael Jackson.
Of songs.
The beat was made for Michael Jackson, and what happened is that the duo that made the beat wanted to work with Sisqo also because he was big stuff, so they made a bunch of songs kind of in the style of Drew Hill because that's what Sisqo was known for, right? And the beat for Michael Jackson, they accidentally included that in the package that they were going to show Sisqo, right? So Sisqo hears all these songs, like, it's cool. The Thong song beat, I think, actually was the first one that came up just by coincidence, and he was like, yo. And then they were honest, like, sorry, man, we actually made this for Michael Jackson. So they said, okay, I guess I'll listen to the other songs. Sounds great. I'll leave and listen to them and then tell you which one I like, right? On the plane, he's going back to Baltimore, because that's where Sisqo's from. He's like, he calls them, and like, yo, I need that song. I'll pay you anything. And so they said, bet, because you don't find an artist of that level that loves your beat so much that they're willing to do anything for it. So like, let's give it to him. Maybe it was a long shot to get Michael. So wait. So Sisqo literally gets off the plane in Baltimore, comes right back to LA to work on the song, right? Now, it wasn't the Thong song, right? It was just the beat. And it had an Eleanor Rigby sample originally, the song from the Beatles. So it was like really famous, but they were worried about clearing it. So they got some they got the guy who played on Star Wars. I think that's what it was. Like the lead violinist to make up a new part. And just kind of did it on the spot. And he was, oh, it's so perfect. But so it was like a perfect storm. And then here's what happened. God bless America. Women didn't always show their underwears to the general public. And Sisqo, after getting that beat, went on a date with a girl who actually did. And it was the first time he'd actually seen it. And so he was like tripping out about it. So he goes back home and tells his friends, and he's like, yo, this girl was rocking a thong, and I could see it. And they didn't even know what a thong was because it's like a European thing. People didn't wear thongs like that over here. And so, like, it's really weird how it worked out because, yeah, it was just again, perfect storm of a lot of things. So he wasn't supposed to get the beat, but he got the beat. And then went on a date. Girls a little more bold than the other girls at the time. He sees the thong. And so then all his friends want to go get a girl that rocks a thong, I guess. So they kind of made it their mission. So one of Sisqo's friends also went on a date soon afterwards, found a girl that rocked the thong, and he
wasn't mad.
And when Sisqo asked his friends, how was your date for real, the friend goes, thong, 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 like that. And he was like, yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So the whole song is literally about the date that Sisqo had, plus the phrase that his friend told him when he went on a date with a girl that also enjoyed showing off her underthings. And it became one of the greatest people. The thing is, people joke about it. When people talk about it, they kind of talk about it as a joke, not really acknowledging how huge of a song it was. It was
yeah. It was like Uptown Funk.
Yes.
Level. Like when Uptown Funk came out, just every I remember Uptown Funk, and there was a Black Eyed Peas song I can't remember that came out. That was just everywhere. Every car was. I can't remember which one it was.
Funk with my heart. I got a feeling.
No, it was earlier than I Got a Feeling. But I mean, there's just like this songs throughout history is just like, oh my God, this song is everywhere. Like you hear it in the grocery store. According to you, kids are singing it at Buffalo Wild Wings.
I know what you're talking about. That's accurate.
So but back then, the Thong song and Jay-Z's Big Pimpin'.
Oh my God.
Those I remember those two songs specifically just like blowing up like the world. Like everybody, you're probably playing that song in church, man. That's how many people knew about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I thug him, love him, hug him, leave him, but I don't trust or need him. Take him up.
Oh yeah, it just bounces.
He was one of the dumbest songs I ever heard in my life. And in that video, I was like, ooh, that's what I want to do. Yo, that song had the this is just going way off. That song had the Dame Dash dance.
I don't remember the dance part.
Okay, so this is.
Are you gonna do it for us?
This is a bottle of. It's not much to it, but this is a bottle of whatever, right? And what you do is you got to hold a bottle of your whatever your favorite, and then you just move your shoulders like this.
Oh.
He did that for the whole video.
I think I remember that.
And then the bottle would be open. There'd be some girls behind him. He just kind of throw it on him without looking, and then just keep doing this. Man, me and my friend did that dance for every occasion for like 3 years.
Yeah, I saw Dame Dash recently.
I heard he's not. I forget what's happening, but he's not on top anymore, if you will.
I mean, he acts like he is because he's got a I'm cooler than everybody around here kind of vibe to him.
Well, at one time he was, so I figured you don't lose that.
Yeah.
Huh.
But yeah, that's a good impromptu episode.
Yeah. We talked about lots of things. Thongs. Malone.
Yeah, just made. So one day we'll remember the connection between Post Malone and Sisqo and the Thong song.
It'll forever be a day that lives in infamy. Yeah, I don't remember, but we got there, so that's all that matters.
Yeah. So once again, this is the Laughs of Circus podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment with your favorite what? I don't know. Your favorite part of the Thong song?
Sure.
Yeah. I kind of want to see that.
Yeah, okay.
I kind of really want to see that.
Yeah.
Comment with your favorite part of the Thong song. And yeah, share this video with somebody who likes Post Malone. Yeah, brought it all together.
I like it. Bringing it all together.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
They took our jobs!